fellow diamond painting addicts, and welcome back to Diamond Painting Anonymous. Today I have an unboxing / unbagging for you. This is another Amazon find, and I have to give a thank you over to Joan at Joan Diamond Paints, and I'll put a link to her YouTube down below. She had a video on these and I saw them. I actually had them in my Amazon wish list, but my wish list did not tell me they were back in stock. So once she showed them, I was like, oh no, I need to go order these. So here they are. Let me see if I can get them out of here. They're wrapped in bubble tape. They are stainless steel multi-placers, and I will put a link to these in the description below. I ordered the 2, 3, and 4 multi-placers. So you can see 2, 3, and 4. It has the numbers on them. And then I ordered a single square tip because I love the square tip ones. And then I ordered a stainless steel straightener because I use my straighteners all the time. And the plastic ones, like these, wear out, and you can't see it, but they're kind of rough on some of the edges, and so they can kind of scratch things up, especially on double-sided adhesive, which is not great. But I use them a lot. So I decided I wanted to try the stainless steel ones. And I will, one second, let me look up here how much I paid for each of these. So the 2, 3, and 4 placers came in a set for $28.99, and the square tip and the straightener were $18.98. So they do seem pricey, but I will tell you that is much cheaper than you can get them on, say, Etsy. So I don't know what kind of quality they're going to be. I'm going to test them out and let you know. I currently have on my fancy French pens, which I'm saving up to order some more because I love them so much. I just love that I can pick out what I want instead of just having to wait for someone to kind of drop and then hope whatever I get I like when it shows up. Anyway, I currently have plastic 4 placers on the ends of those. I have the steel tips I bought previously, and I'm just going to cut this open because they're not going to go in this bag, or back in this bag anyway. So actually, let me grab one of those pins and we'll see how well they fit in. So there you can see, hopefully, the inside of them. I don't know if they're going to be, they seem kind of thin. I wonder if they're going to work well with just rounds or with squares as well. Ooh, let me go get some things set up and I'll be right back. Okay, I gathered a few things. Let me cut these out of here as well so I can get them all out and get these out of the way. Okay, so you can see here's one of my fancy French pens. I've got a steel tip in the bottom of this one, and I just pulled the wax out, but you can see one of the things I don't like about this one is the well for the wax is not very big. You can see here the little wax ball is, when I put that in there, it's completely full and in fact sticks out a little bit, and it keeps pulling out. So that's not my favorite thing about these, although I do like that they're all-in-one tips. I do like those better than my steel multi-placers that are just, or not multi-placers, single placers that are just the barrel part. These work okay, and I like how my glue dots fit in there, but like I would never get a glue dot in this one. There's not enough room. So on this one, I have on this side just a 4 placer. So let me compare. So it does seem to be about the same size, but let's test it. First of all, does it fit in my pen? and fit nicely. Ooh, it does. Okay, so it fits nicely in there. Now let's test it. I'm going to fill it with wax. And on these steel multi-placers, they tell you that, oh, that filled nicely with wax, that when you clean the wax out of them, if you're going to use wax, or even if you're going to use the glue dots, the wax is easier to pull out, but with the glue dots, because it can be harder to pull out, they want you to, let me get my brain together here. They want you to not use tweezers, steel tweezers. If you have plastic tweezers, you can use them, but don't use these steel tweezers to pull them out because you can scratch up the steel. And if you use those, if there is any kind of warranty, it voids the warranty. Me personally, I take the chance. I've got enough of the barrel ones that I've used them and I haven't really noticed much difference, so I'm fine with it. So let's see how these work. So I've got some square drills here that I'm going to pour, if I can get them open, into my little tray here. And we'll see. Again, these are square drills. Get them lined up. Does it pick them up? That was me. That is not the drills or the pen. Hang on, let me get them lined up here. All right, you see what I'm doing. Okay, so there you can see I picked up 4 drills. It's a little overloaded on the wax, so that's my fault. But as I use it, of course, that gets kind of scraped off. Here, let me do that. Now let me try it. Oh yeah, that picked up much more cleanly. Okay, so I'm happy with that one. So there's that pin. And then I have on this pen, you can see, this is my other fancy French pen. I have my 2 multi-placer, double placer, I don't know what you call it. Places 2 drills at once. And then I have, again, this plastic one on the other side, so I'm going to take that off. And I'm going to put these in my little holder thingy because I don't want to throw them away. Someone might like them at some point. I don't throw anything away. Okay, I don't want to put the 2-placer in because I've already got a 2-placer. Do I want to put the straightener in? No, not really. Or do I want to put in the 3-placer? Let's put in the 3-placer. And then I'll have 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, I'm pushing in there pretty hard, so they fit nicely. It's not going to just fall out at any moment. So let me also put some wax in this one. And clean off the excess. Okay. And let's try this one. Oops, let me scooch down so that pin is not in your face. Okay, that picks them up nicely as I throw drills everywhere. Okay, so now I have a 1, a 2, a 3, and a 4 on my fancy French pens. That makes me happy. Okay, then on this other one, which I use a lot, it currently has wax in my stainless steel barrel here. I'm not going to switch that one out for the square tip yet. I can't wait to try that one though. I am, however, going to switch out this 4-placer. And you can see I'm a hard placer. You can see through the wax how hard I press. And in fact, it's starting to get kind of little frayed on the edges there. I'm just going to junk that one. And I'm going to put my, now see this one, it is not as tight as the French pens. It will probably be fine as a straightener, but yeah, I don't like that I can just pull it out like that. So wonder this one, oh, see that one was much tighter to go in. Interesting. So there's a 2-placer on that one. Excuse me. Now this one has the straightener, and I've been using this one a lot, but that plastic one, like I said, is not my favorite. Ooh, that one is not tight at all. Is this square tip tight? See, that is tight. I wonder why. Now see, that one looks like the diameter is actually, wood is actually smaller. I wonder if I just put a piece of washi tape around it, if that would be good enough. I could put my square tip in this one. I really want my straightener though. Okay, so there I tested the square drills. Let me just test with some round drills and see how they pick up, and we'll see how they go. So here are some round drills. And at some point I'm going to be doing a tray test. So keep your eyes tuned for that, because everything seems to go differently. All right, here's a 4-placer. Ooh, that worked well. That picked them up nicely. Okay, and then I know my 2-placer works. Let me see if my new 3-placer works. Ooh, I'm kind of excited now. I've been working on my Diana canvas, which is the rounds, and I have not been very thrilled with how it's gone. I'm actually going to take this 2-placer out of here because I already have a 2-placer on this pen, and I really want my straightener in this one. So I think I'm going to go, it works with round, they work with round and squares. Well, except for this one, obviously. It probably will pick up rounds, but I'm going to wait until I have a pin that I want to stick that in. I don't have one yet. I need to buy some more pens. But I really want the straightener to be in this one. I use this pen a lot just because it's so nice and fat, and it gives my hand a break after using something this skinny to then go to something this fat. I find that changing up my grip really helps with my carpal tunnel. So let me just grab some washi tape real quick. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back, and I've grabbed just a small piece of washi tape, and I'm gonna cut this because I just want a very small piece. I don't think I'm gonna need a whole lot. And I'm just going to wrap it around this barrel. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. I'm just wrapping it around this barrel, just to give it a little more diameter. And then I'm going to shove it in there. Okay, so you can see how it's kind of bunched up my washi tape right there, which is okay with me. That means that it's going to stick in there better, which it feels like it's going to. It doesn't feel like I can just pull it out really easily now. Okay, so my 2, 3, and 4s are on here along with the straightener, and I have my 1-placer square, which I will put on another pen when I get one, because I'm not doing any, well, I am going to be doing some squares. I finally got some replacement drills in for the canvas that I was waiting on. Not super duper thrilled because they're still not great quality, so I'm going to spend way more time sorting. But my other option is to pull off all the drills on the canvas that I've already placed, which seems even less appealing. So I'm probably just going to bite the bullet and sort. But it is a square, so I will get a chance to use this, and I have another pen that I can use this in. So let's see when I get that done and I show you that other canvas, which I may do during a whip and chat, then I'll show you this one in progress. But in the meantime, I still have 2 stainless steel tips. I'm actually loving them, and I'll report back, but for now I'm gonna bet they work just fine. And it only took me a couple of weeks to get them. And like I said, they come in sets. So they're cheaper for me than buying them off of Etsy. So yeah, I'm probably going to go back and buy some of the bigger ones as well, and maybe some additional single placers. I should try the wax in this one and see how much wax it holds, because I will want to use my glue dots. Oh, see, that one filled up nicely with the wax, and it's not super teeny tiny. So that's nice. I'm going to pull the wax out of here before I forget, because, and do as I say, not as I do, folks. If you get yours, don't do this with the stainless steel tweezers, because you'll void your warranty. I wanted to see how much pulled out of there to see how deep it was. It actually feels like it's pretty deep in there. I know people have said that they use like toothpicks and stuff, but I don't have any toothpicks, even if I wanted to do it that way. Well, I'm not getting it all out of there, but let me see. Kind of gotta get it all together so it'll come out in one big piece. Okay. There's still wax stuck in there. So this is definitely deeper than the other single placer that I have, which is the only complaint I have about that one. So I think, yeah, I wasn't going to order any round ones. I was just going to try the square ones from this place, but I think I am going to order some more of their round ones, because yeah, I really struggle with that other one. It doesn't hold enough wax for me, and it could be because I'm a heavy placer. I've also been using my pretty placer to do my wax on my Diana canvas, which is nice. It's a round, and so that works better, but yeah, I am a heavy placer, and there have been a lot of times that I'm like, oh, I have smashed the end of my pretty placer because I tried to push it. I use my pen to push things into place sometimes. Maybe I shouldn't do that, but I do. So anyway, so there is the stainless steel tips that I bought off of Amazon. Again, I got a 2, a 3, and a 4 placer in one kit, and then in the other kit I got this large straightener and a square stainless steel tip. So I think I will go back. I may order another straightener, because I think I can get a kit with this straightener and a round single placer, so I may do that. But yeah, I'm really loving how well they fit into these French pens, so those are on my list to buy as well. So there you go. If you have any thoughts, let me know in the comments down below. I will leave a link in the description to where I got all of these if you're interested in getting them for yourself. If you like this video, don't forget to do all the things on your way out. Give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and hit that bell so that you can be informed of future uploads. And as always, thanks for watching.